got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wikiana.
Ink is not here today.
No.
You recently announced that you've broken up. What happened?
So it's a lot.
You and Ink are not together.
No, we're not.
You are not together.
We're not.
Currently.
Currently.
What happened?
You know, Ink
Tell him the truth, what you just told me when we were at commercial.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, obviously, anytime you're in a public relationship, there are outside influences.
Yeah.
And then also, too, like when you're living life and you're going through the motions,
It's
you
one
think
thing.
it's one thing.
Yeah.
You know, you think you're making all the right decisions, but then to see it back, it's like, I'm going about it all wrong. And I'm bothered by it.
So, Ink has worked really, really hard for his reputation and his career. He is 20 years in as a syndicated radio personality, and he feels as though this platform is not necessarily
Beneficial to him.
it doesn't align with his brand.
I've worked so hard for my family. Like, I've been married for 11 years. My kids are amazing. I've worked really hard for everything that we have.
Yeah.
And just to see it all kind of like crumble down, it's hard.
But if a person says they love you,
Yeah.
then he knew what came with you. He knew
Yeah.
he knew your career, he knew your occupation.
Correct.
So I'm not understanding why would he leave you because of it.
But to his defense, I need to get a divorce first.
Well, girl, you was messing with him.
I know.
No, I'm just saying.
I need to get a divorce first.
Okay.
Every day is hard.
But your tagline is Ink is permanent.
Yeah, well, Ink is my best friend,
Yeah.
and he is forever going to be a part of my life.
Yep.
I respect that. Now, he's my best friend, and he will forever be my best friend. And are we exclusive and are we dating? No. It has like bridged a gap between us two, which is fine.
Ink very much wanted to be on television. Like, he wanted more camera time. I do not believe they broke up. I think they're still together.
What do you predict for the future of Mia and Ink? And do you suspect they'll eventually get back together?
Mia and Ink. Okay, so I don't believe that they ever broke up. I think that they're still together. I think that it's very clear that Mia is aware of being trashed on social media as it relates to throwing Ink in front of Gordon and the whole triangle and the disaster and this disgustingness of it all. And yeah, they're still together. I think that they're still together, and I think that they just are, the world didn't like them being together and him being like this side piece.
The world.
Okay, social media.
Okay.
So I think that they're just pretending not to be together so that she can kind of clean up her little act. Ink lives in Atlanta. Mia knows we're about to film again. Mia lives in Atlanta. She does not live in D.C., Maryland, or Virginia.
Why would you say that?
She doesn't live here?
Why would you say that?
Because you
I
don't.
haven't moved.
Mm-hmm.
Is your plan to immediately get engaged or marry Ink, and would Ink move to DC, or would you move to Atlanta?
Well, that's a loaded question. As far as DC, Maryland, North Carolina, don't forget.
Yes.
Houston is actually on the chatterbox of what we want to do next. I think, remember, I'm bicoastal.
Yes, I forgot.
And I'm syndicated, baby, okay? My man is now syndicated,
And he's
right?
not a DJ, yes.
He's not a DJ. He's a syndicated radio personality. He just picked up new markets. So hopefully he'll continue to grow and evolve in that space.
Every interview, you fly in for your interviews.
Lies. No, I've been here.
I've heard people that are on your plane as you're in the back, but people have told me.
I do fly in back and forth, yes.
No, you're in the back of the plane.
No, I live here. I have a condo here.
Mia, fine. If that's a lie you want to tell today.
It's not a lie. We are looking to build in Georgia. Because I feel like it's time. And he, obviously, I'm not going to move into his home because that's a home that he built for his daughter's mother. And it's 6 bedrooms and I want 7 plus. So.
Well, where do your kids go to school?
My kids are in private homeschool.
So private homeschool they could do from
They do
wherever.
anywhere in the world.
Atlanta,
They have gone to Atlanta, yes, but they don't go back and forth every time.
Okay, so
As of October,
your
they have
question
been
was,
here
what do we
because
think
a
of
court
ink?
order.
And I
Yeah.
gave my opinion about what I think of ink.
Yeah.
Now, I'll be honest with you. I feel as though you had this plan of you and ink orchestrated for this season. It backfired on you.
Do you think that people were coming from Mia's kids? Because she, you know, just from watching these past few episodes and seeing how the topic got brought up about, you know, your kids are watching and you're living here in this building and your husband's here and you got your man here and the kids are in the midst of all of this. And people were weighing in on that. And for you as a mom, but you're in a great relationship, but just seeing her going through that, do you understand where she's coming from, or do you think, no, we were not attacking that, we were just saying be mindful?
At first blush, when I first heard it, I said to myself, I want to give her the benefit of a doubt, because my thought process is every mother would do everything in their power to protect their kids. However, as the season progressed and actions were taken, I have questions.
Okay.
I don't stand by the things that she does, as you guys will see it play out during this season. There are some things that I'm like, if your first priority is this, then you're not moving like that. So that's the honest to God truth. I defended her when we were all at the Hatitude party, because I was like, wait, hold up, we're all mothers here. What's going on? I want to give her a benefit of a doubt. But baby, when you start moving a certain type of way, I can't defend that. I can't.
Natalia from Queens wants to know, did you tell your kids about the divorce for the first time on camera?
So yeah, we had So what I wanted to do is I wanted to go to a family counselor with the kids.
Yes.
But it didn't end up that way.
Kids and I were trying to have a conversation about our relationship and things like that. So I'm actually glad that you're here now, because maybe you can help navigate it. Yeah. Gordon, can we have a conversation about telling the kids?
I'm not doing it. I've already said several times not being on camera with.
Felt like I missed something.
No, this has nothing to do with you. This is between her and I. I told Mia that I'm not filming with you. Okay.
Okay. So I was explaining to Jeremiah that just because mommy and daddy are getting a divorce does not mean that we don't love them any less. We're always going to be a family.
When you and I and her are together with the kids, I'm going to be very cordial, have a good time. Without the kids, I'm not interested.
Gordon.
So it goes like this. Mommy and daddy sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
I can't climb trees.
First comes love, then comes marriage. Then comes the baby in the baby carriage.
Okay, so listen. Sometimes in marriage, people grow apart. In his mind, he still thinks that there is a chance. Yeah. You're right, it is a problem.
It's a
because
problem.
This morning, he goes, I think we should get back together and just not be intimate. Do you think Ink would be okay with that? Mia, no. The only thing that is real to him is the part that he wants to believe, and that's that Mia and him could be something, and it still could be happening. You know what I mean? No, I agree.
But Mia, what if they get to the age when it's time for them to get married? How are they going to view life at that point in time? How are they going to view relationships? And if we don't help them understand what's going on and why, then maybe they'll end up repeating the same cycles I've repeated. Or you've repeated. You've been married twice now and moving on to beyond the number 2 to who knows what.
Ink is not the daddy. Because I don't want to be speaking on that or hearing that. And I'm like, who is the daddy? So we're going to get a test. Okay. I personally don't think that Jeremiah is Ink's birth father.
You get what you get and you don't get upset.
You were saying that I was a terrible mother.
You have acted like that this season, terrible mother, and I stand by that. No woman, no mother would put their child on a platform to discuss his paternity. No mother would do that. No mother.
He wasn't even there half the time. He worked in 17 different cities.
They even told me you were
always on the
sleeping with him
road.
when you said you weren't. Jeremiah said, I saw
Gordon.
mommy sleeping with
Gordon.
Mr. Ink.
telling us a little bit about and your history?
Okay, first he doesn't want to be called. We can start there. His name is Ink.
How long were you guys in a relationship?
I met Mia. I knew Mia about what it was, probably about three and a half years.
And then did y'all break up because the relationship got to be long distance?
Yeah, that would pretty much be it. Because for me, like I said, I wanted to further my career, and just for her, it didn't make sense for her to go backwards. So we stayed in contact, and then she ended up getting married the first time, and then she ended up getting married again.
Did you guys keep in touch while she had her first marriage?
No. We always been very respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we always just kept in touch, like friendship. And then, when social media came around, you follow each other on social media. What we had back then, like when Twitter first came out, maybe Twitter, what you had, Facebook. What's another one? I'm trying to think another one.
MySpace?
I don't think Mia ever had a MySpace, bro. And if she did, I hope I was in the top 8. Yeah.
So take me back to, you guys were in this relationship. Y'all moved to Charlotte together.
Yes.
Then you guys broke up.
Yes.
She got married.
Yes.
Then remarried, and she now is married still to Gordon.
Yes.
Right?
True.
Have you met Gordon?
Yes. We've actually hung out a few times.
Y'all hung out a few times while she and Gordon were married in a happy place?
No. This is post-separation. Like, since they've been separated, I've met him and had conversations with him, and we talked.
I had prostate cancer. My organs weren't working like they used to. On my 70th birthday, I said, if you find someone that you think you want to start spending time with, I want you to know I'm okay with it.
So you were with G then?
I was.
Yes.
Mia, can I say something about that? And I'm just telling you this full disclosure because I don't know who Gordon is talking to and what Gordon is saying. But one of the things that Gordon did say was that Ink came to your house and was trying to take Jeremiah.
How are you doing? I mean, I know that you and Gordon are going through a split, but how are you guys doing? I couldn't help but notice that you are wearing your ring now.
Yeah, so yes, we are separated, illegally separated, and it's going to take time to get a divorce, but there is someone special that's on the horizon.
There is someone special. Oh, so are you engaged?
I am committed.
Okay, so that is the commitment.
Yes, I'm not available. Yeah, so don't come in my DMs.
All right.
Okay.
What's your reaction?
With this one, she never surprises me. She's amazing. She keeps my life exciting watching her life, and it's amazing.
Is that why you moved
no,
down the street,
I got to get closer to her.
Yeah.
I'm trying to live vicariously.
We can walk to each other's homes.
Now, how does Gordon feel about this?
Gordon's actually, obviously at first he's not so happy because he decided to go public. But, every day gets easier. He's actually dating. So we are really focusing on being good co-parents for our children. It's like the kids are what's really important at this point. And we're good. We're going to be good. And I think that, I think it's important for people to see that we are going to be co-parents. And I think it's going to be great.
Why does Ink think Jeremiah is his son?
Because we had an affair shortly after. Yeah, there was a little overlapping there.
I love Gordon a lot, and he needs to lean on me. And he is actually leaning on Ink and I.
Oh. So you don't feel like I gave everything?
I feel like you gave a lot, but I don't think you went the last step.
What's the last step?
The last step is just separate and not run to someone else.
Ink is most definitely been a pivotal part. Gordon, when he left one weekend, he left his dirty laundry. And I washed it for him, and Ink did fold it, and we took it to his apartment. We're trying to work it out. I'm trying to reel him in, and we need to work together as a family. We have these beautiful babies that we're raising, and being a mom is number one for me. And I'm very proud to hold that title of being super mom. And we have happy kids. I want them to stay happy.
Because like you said, you're really focusing on keeping the kids happy, keeping everything as normal as it can be. How is that navigation going between you two right now?
Yeah, so actually it's going well. It is now. And hopefully it stays that way. Okay. And I don't keep the kids away from Gordon. I do want him to be a huge part of their lives. I do want them to remain the kids' hero. That's their dad. And so when I told him, I said, hey, if you don't get with the program, then you're going to put me in a position to where, you're not going to see your kids. So pick a side. And since
So
then,
he got with the program?
He got with the program. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm in
that's
business.
good to know.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, I feel a certain way about G. And when G shared with the world that your children had seen you in bed with another man, and the fact that your babies were plastered all over the news.
I didn't plaster my babies on the gram. Like their father did. You just sit here and pretend like it's like my fault.
No, darling, I'm not pretending. I'm asking a question because this is concerning to me as well.
And you're sitting here trying to pretend like it's my fault that he did that? No.
But Mia, you didn't protect your kids at all costs. You did. Because if you did, you would not have mixed with Gordon.
Why does Ink think Jeremiah is his son?
Because we had an affair shortly after.
overlapping.
Yeah, there was a little overlap in there.
You know how good of a mother you are. I know. You know that. So let anybody tell you different.
Y'all, there's so much going on with Gordon right now. He's in mania. Gordon, can we have a conversation about telling the kids?
I'm not doing it. I've already said several times not being on camera with.
Felt like I missed something.
No, this has nothing to do with you. This is between her and I. I told Mia that I'm not filming with you.
Gordon and Ink kind of got into it. And Gordon, I don't want to cry about it.
When you and I and her are together with the kids, I'm going to be very cordial, have a good time. Without the kids, I'm not interested.
Gordon.
Whether
So
the camera is here,
why are you pushing to be on?
I'm not pushing to do anything. What I'm doing is supporting my lady.
But he was like, you're an adulterer. She had an abortion by you.
When I look at him, I see a person that had adultery with my wife. I also see a person who's trying to separate my family.
No,
that's what I see when I look at him. That's not what she said.
Time out.
That's not what she
speak.
said.
You guys are already in an inspired situation.
How about when you had an affair with my wife shortly after we got married? She got pregnant and had an abortion because of you.
But Gordon, okay.
Well, no, is that a fact?
This is my first time hearing that.
And we appreciate how open you
love
are,
y'all.
babe. I know it's not easy, you know?
You doing okay? Yes, I'm good. Thank you, baby.
If I could talk to Mia for a second.
Yes.
Because at GNA, you
Some
shared a lot of
sensitive
personal,
things.
sensitive things with us.
But he was like, you're an adulterer. She had an abortion by you. Before GNA,
Okay.
Gordon and Ink went on a rampage against each other.
What changed in the
In those
24
24
hours?
So,
But you think Jeremiah's your kid?
You guys,
Yeah, I told you that. Yeah.
listen, Gordon.
No, did you have two
and I
affairs
have
with my
already-
wife at least?
But listen,
Stop.
why?
Did you have 2 affairs with my wife at least?
Understand the circumstances, Gordon, and you and I
Circumstances
talked
doesn't
about
matter.
it.
It
No,
either
it
is or
does
isn't.
matter, Gordon,
Okay.
because you were going through something. I had no idea what you were going through.
Was there
And
adultery committed?
I was willing
Was there
to
adultery
try
committed?
to make it work and
They're not
stand
answering
by
the
your
question.
Why do you make it like he's in a good space if he's not? I think that's fair.
What Jacqueline is basically saying is she's saying that, for lack of a better word, you're putting up a facade.
I'm like, bro, be mindful of them kids in the room. Like, we don't want them to hear that profanity.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
And that's
even
the
using
issue that I
profanity.
have because I have sheltered the kids because I don't want children to be privy to us figuring it out. The kids don't even know that you and I are like an item.
I think basically right now, Mia was really trying to be the glue that holds us together, make it work for the kids, make it work for me, and still have your own piece of happiness.
Understandable.
But that's really a little bit irresponsible. You know that that's not feasible.
Oh my God.
Mia. I'm gonna take care of it, okay? We're gonna handle it, okay?
Why is he doing this? I don't understand it. Like, why? Like, I don't understand it. Not to answer. Like, you don't answer.
You know, I think you're a big girl and you can handle yourself. But at this point, as your friend, my concern is your children.
Okay, so we're good.
Okay.
Let's just like relax now. They're good.
Yeah, I feel like I just need like a shot of tequila.
Yeah, let's have a shot. So Wendy got us some rum. Let's take a shot. Let's decompress. Yeah, it's amazing with the kids.
You do have full custody, right?
Yes, I have full custody.
So I've been in the same situation, and I showed up with the cops.
Okay.
I had them meet me where my child was, and it sent a clear message.
Okay, so they're there right now, and they've been there all day. Okay. We couldn't get in contact with Gordon. He wasn't answering his phone. We called and she didn't answer, so Mia's just kind of freaking out, having a panic attack, not knowing where they are.
I'm really tired of being under a microscope for what I do on my social media, and my life is really kind of wild and crazy.
Are you happy in your relationship still?
Yes. You know, it's challenging, right? Because things are playing out on television and emotions get involved. And as in any relationship, there's ups and downs. But, you know, I am very happy and fortunate that Ink is in the chat and he is here. And I just, you know, hopefully as the season progresses, we can see more of what that looks like, and you can see how amazing he is. He's really quite a great guy.
Sure.
And so I'm happy to see him.
Yeah.
And he is my best friend.
No, I mean, you could tell. Like, you could tell that the two of you have a really fun, playful, loving relationship, and that it goes back a lot of years.
Yes.
And he's been in your life for a while, and I'm sure that it's probably difficult for him at times being in this family dynamic. What does that look like now? What does co-parenting with Gordon look like? What does the family dynamic look like?
You know, we are actually doing a really good job.
Okay, good.
And, you know, the kids are happy, and Gordon is still very much so in my building.
Okay.
And
still coming over for coffee?
Yes. Still, you know, I'm like, okay. And I'm okay with it. Like, as long as there's no negativity around it. I don't like negative things. Like, I'm a peace girl, contrary to popular belief.
Sure.
I really do like peace.
Yeah.
And as long as you're coming with good energy, then you are always welcome in my corner suite. Okay.
Right.
But the moment that it's anything different and you try to control what's going on in my corner suite, you have got to 86 get out.
Yeah, right. Has he been trying to do that at all, or has he kind of respected your boundaries?
No, he's been respecting my boundaries.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but that's also
good.
because he's dating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I think that, you know, he's now distracted and he has his attention on someone else, which is great.
That's great.
I'm like, pass the torch, honey, clock in. It's time for you to clock in, okay?
Yes.
And it works out well. The
Okay.
kids love her.
Oh, good. Do you like her?
I do.
Okay.
I think that she's a good addition to our family.
Nice.
She's a good team member.
Okay, good.
And so hopefully she'll stick around for a
All
while.
right, that's great. And what is Gordon's relationship like with Ink now? Are they...
So they haven't seen each other.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I purposely have, like, when Ink is in town, I'm just like, you know what?
Still doing the Airbnbs?
No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Okay.
I actually just revoked his access to my floor.
Oh, okay.
So Gordon can't come to my floor.
Got it. All right.
And that's been a really great boundary because now I take, like, the back service elevator, so I never run into him.
Got it. Okay.
And we don't see him.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
And then Ink comes a lot of times when, like, Gordon's out of town. You know, we're doing a better job of just kind of being mindful of his feelings.
Okay. And
which I don't know how long I'm going to be doing that.
Right.
But for now, that's what's working.
Right. Do you see yourself moving out of that building eventually, or do you think that you'll stay because of the kids?
To move out because I don't want to move anymore.
Sure. Yeah. You're like, I'm settled.
I want to stay here.
Yeah.
I want to bring a designer in.
Okay.
I want to do things.
Yes.
Just leave me. You know, let me be in peace for a little bit. Let the kids be settled for a while. There's a building across the street that's really nice.
Okay.
And it's great amenities. Gordon should probably transfer over there.
You're like always sending him the listings.
Indoor pool,
That's
indoor
nice.
bowling alley.
Right. We can wave from
indoor
across the
basketball
building.
court. Like, I can come and take advantage of. Like, I can come over there. There now. You know. So I just think that it would be better.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit more
Sure.
separation, but
Yeah.
I do like that Gordon is near for the kids' sake.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I know at the finale last season was explosive. The reunion, everything. Are you still giving money to Gordon? Like, when it comes to like
So,
finances and things like that?
We have sold our business.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good.
And he has taken his equity and I have taken mine.
Okay.
And it is working out really great.
That's great.
Yes.
So pretty much
And
the only ties that
I
you have now are your kids.
The only ties now that we have are our children.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's working out fantastic.
It's working out fantastic.
I'm like, yes, finally.
Yeah.
So I do have to help him sometimes because he doesn't have like access to logins and passwords. But I'm like, here, do it. It's yours. Like, have at it. Like, you know, and I think that that also too has helped Gordon because, you know, men are very, you know, they want to feel like they're in control of something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know, just because our marriage isn't working out and I tried time and time after again, I do want you to be successful.
Yeah.
I do want you to go on and do the things.
Sure.
I want you to find happiness. I want you to allow me to do the same.
Yeah,
okay?
right? Yeah.
And we can live fruitful lives
Yeah.
and continue to be good parents for our children.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and that's where we are right now and it feels great.
That's good.
That's that's it. The truth hurts, I guess. I mean,
Not my kids.
it is
No,
what
I
it
just
is.
don't get it. I don't do people doing and not being able to be accountable for their
Thank you, Wendy. After all the she did, now you gonna get up and walk away? Bitch, please.
I don't know if y'all are doing this for clicks and views and coins and so on, but I don't like it. It doesn't give me authentic. It gives me elder abuse, what you guys are doing to G. And I don't like it. Okay, I guess it can't be elder abuse if G is in on the antics, but I feel like he's not in on the antics.
Mia says Gordon asked her to get back together but not be intimate. And he even asked if Ink would be okay with that. I wonder if that even happened.
I don't know. I'm not believing Mia anymore.
Mia says she doesn't believe Ink is Jeremiah's father, but is willing to take a paternity test.
Why would she bring it up and put it on the show?
Well, Gordon brought it up originally at the reunion, but why won't she let it go? And then she goes, I mean, I think he's probably Gordon's, but oh my gosh, can you even take the similarity between the two?
But you think Jeremiah's your kid?
Yeah, I told you that. Yeah.
I have 3 children, and there are several fathers.
Okay. I'm not trying to play you, Miss Mia, and say that you are a bad mother, but it doesn't look like you are trying to protect your kids when you are making this a storyline or making them a storyline. When you are questioning who their father is, you did that last season, and I believe in a preview I saw for this season, you're doing it again. So do you really give a fuck if you are making your child part of your storyline in a negative way? So when he gets older, or even now, can go online and read all of what's going on.
I'm like, bro, be mindful. Them kids in the room. Like, we don't want them to hear that profanity.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
And that's
even
the
using
issue that I
profanity.
have because I have sheltered the kids because I don't want children to be privy to us figuring it out.
And yes, I'm sorry, I'm calling her a bad mother because this is tacky as fuck. If she ain't a bad mother, she a tacky as fuck ass mother. How about that?
There's a whole lot of lies with Mia.
We all know Mia's a liar. Mia's been a liar since she came on the show.
And it's difficult to even have a conversation with someone that you know won't stop lying.
I know Mia lies. She embellishes the truth. If you ask her age right now, Mia won't know.
Mia just don't tell the truth.
That's our liar.
You make up them talking about you like that.
You know, so for the longest I thought it was cute. If your lives are so boring and you're so into what I have going on and it doesn't make sense for you, so I must be lying. I was like, okay, whatever. They just don't get it. You can't really expect people to understand what they've never experienced. But it's getting to a point now where I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start inviting some more friends to the table so they can vouch for me because clearly that works out really well. I don't have a reason to lie about anything. Like I'm very authentic, very true, very just... I'm going to give it to you. And I think that that's not necessarily the norm. But then again, there's nothing normal about me. And I want to stay that way.
And I know I'm not a mother and I don't know what it takes to be a mother. I never have given birth and so on. But I am a child and I do have common sense in this bitch. And I know as a child, I wouldn't want my hard-faced mother on TV doing activities and antics such like this involving me.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax because I said what I said.